Direct. High caliber technology ensures perfect beams. High modularity and simple operation make it an economically attractive all-rounder. Quality and performance can be improved with various accessory units, such as the Ben-Vac dust extractor. This is appreciated by dyers, sizers and weavers alike, because lint can no longer get onto the warp. Thanks to the Ben-Filacu accumulator unit, threads no longer get lost. Uniform tension is guaranteed here too, as it is during unwinding from the proven Ben-Creel V-shaped creel. This ultra-modern beam warping machine is also ideal for the production of denim. It's part of the completely new system, Ben-Indigo. The Ben-Link. The warp beams are loaded using the crane. Now the warp threads are drawn in and presented to the preparation station. Then leasing cords are inserted and positioned. Now, one comb tape must be sewn on per 50-50 split. This stabilizes the lateral thread arrangement. The yarn trappers are closed and the threads behind the trappers are cut off. Now, fusing tapes have to be put into position. Then the prepared creel can be taken to the machine. Once the current warp beam creel is empty, the automatic system is started up. The main trapper closes and delivery from the accumulator is actuated. The fusing jaws close and join the two batches. Finally, the delivered batch is cut off, the main trapper opens, and the accumulator starts to fill up with the new batch. This procedure only takes 2 minutes. For a better understanding, we show this creel change again in schematic diagrams. First, the newly prepared beam creel is moved into the Ben-Link. Second, the running beam creel runs out and stops. Third, the preheated welding unit closes and fuses the two warp sheets. Fourth, the welding device opens and the cooling process of the hot welding tape starts. Fifth, the run-out warp sheet is cut off. Sixth, the machine continues with the unwinding of the new beams. And seventh, the empty beam creel is moved out. The advantages: the elastic fusing and comb tapes can be run through the dyeing machine without opening the squeezing rollers or changing the dyeing speed. You thus avoid yarn waste, seconds, and bath fluctuations. Nothing can be dyed without chemicals, but these can be used in accurately dispensed quantities for the sake of the environment. It begins in the fully automatic dye kitchen. The dye liquor is prepared just in time, that is, always in the quantities required at the time. In the vatting reactor, the dye is vatted 100% in just a few minutes in a two-stage continuous process. This is achieved firstly by the complete absence of oxygen in the system, and secondly by the temperature and the ultrasonic energy supplied. You save up to 50% of the usual quantity of reducing agent. A further advantage is the unlimited durability of the stock solution in unvatted form, because only the quantity that's actually required is vatted. Pollution of the effluent with sulfite and sulfate is significantly reduced. From the dye kitchen, the dye stuff is supplied directly to the dyeing machine. The entire piping for liquor circulation, infeed and discharge has been installed in a compact, easily surveyable arrangement. This simplifies maintenance considerably. The dyeing systems from Ben-Indigo are distinguished by an almost complete absence of oxygen in the dye troughs. Compared with conventional systems, the quantity of liquor has been drastically reduced to between 200 and 300 litres per trough. The special fixation zone upstream of the oxidation phase leads to an increase in dye yield. Leading-edge process control and drive technology is used in the sizing too. Measuring rollers ensure constant warp tension. In the sizing department, you control the weaving efficiency. Here too, a lot of money is saved. By optimum arrangement and redimensioning of the sizing trough, a more homogeneous liquor results. Circulation is better and the liquor volume is smaller. Exclusive squeezing rollers with mathematically defined deflection characteristics and a special rubber surface are special Ben-Indigo features. This also applies to the air cushion cylinders. These permit a frictionless pressure distribution to render the squeezing load hysteresis-free. The most important aspect of drying is this wet splitting zone. Via guide rollers, a clean division is achieved. The divided warp is separately pre-dried on 4 Teflon-coated cylinders. This alone considerably reduces the hairiness of the warp. On the following cylinders, the entire warp is dried to the selected residual moisture. Now you can see how batch changing is carried out without stopping the dyeing machine, thanks to the fusing and comb tapes inserted with Ben Link. The lease rods are withdrawn as soon as the fusing tapes arrive at the dry splitting section. The succeeding comb tapes are now fed to the expansion comb of the beaming machine. The comb is inserted. Thanks to the thread arrangement being fixed in place by the tape, crossed threads are avoided. The lease rods are inserted by means of leasing cords. The full warp beam is automatically doffed and the new beam mounted. Now the machine is ready for operation again. The entire procedure takes only a few minutes, while the dyeing machine runs continuously. The warp is now wound up with precision. The special drive technology ensures extremely quiet operation and, of course, the same perfect beams every time. Better quality and more profit, individual drives are provided. All motors are controlled from a central terminal, naturally on a single monitor for easy supervision. Via a bus system, all units are interconnected. If a correction is made at any point, the rest of the system is automatically adjusted accordingly. All operations are controlled with the proven handymat. This has the advantage that your operator can monitor the operating procedure in situ. No running around, no unforeseen machine stops. Everything works hand in hand. The process control system, unique in the world, is equipped with mathematical process equations which compute all dispensed quantities according to the concentration, the weight and absorption constant of the yarn, and the squeezing effect. The operating status is constantly monitored and logged. The automatic control system responds immediately to any form of disturbance, thus preventing loss of quality. Not only dye stuff dispensing, but washing too is process controlled, ensuring that the high quality standard is maintained. Increased production. Environmentally friendly. Best quality. Less water, less chemicals, less costs, more profit. Ben-Indigo,